Hello guys, welcome to Spending Time with Gregory. I hope everybody's having a real good evening, had a real good week. I really appreciate the support you guys have been giving me with this video journal. It's been going real well. I've been receiving support from friends, classmates, people I know, people I don't know. It's just been amazing. I really took a chance on sharing a lot of things that I have been through in my life. And I've always been called a private person, an introvert, not sharing or not participating in a lot of things. But I find with this video journal, I'm able to, express myself, tell you a little bit about me, and at the same time, show you how I was able to, overcome a lot of things that have went on in my life. And a lot of things have went on in my life over the years. And today I feel great. I feel good. Everything positive on Spending Time with Gregory. Really don't want to get into any controversial stuff. At some point, I'll be having people on that'll talk, have something to say, but they'll have something positive to say at some point. I really feel good about this, route that I'm going as far as, the juicing, the bike riding. Those are things that I do. And hopefully it can encourage you, to do things like that, to better, for better health, better whatever. So guys, just remember that, I've had some things that happened in my life. Let me say that. Some things that happened in my life that have brought me to this point where, sometimes I have to pinch myself and say, damn, Greg, you've overcome a lot, and now you're, helping people. Now you're telling people your story. Now you're trying to encourage people to do the right thing. Yeah, I am. And I battled addiction for a long time. At some point, in this diary, I'll tell my story. I'll tell my story, and you'll know what I went through and how I came to this point where I am now, where, holistic lifestyle and doing things right and hanging with the right people and doing all the right things have brought me to this point. There was a time where, life was, didn't care about Friday evening focus or telling you about a healthy lifestyle, anything like that. I didn't live a healthy lifestyle myself. As a matter of fact, I smoked crack for 33 years, guys. 33 years of my life was spent in addiction. Now, at some point, I'm going to tell you my story, but that's why I'm so passionate about bringing things up that have helped me overcome, that lifestyle that I was living, and it wasn't a good lifestyle. And I'm learning too to tell you this on camera, tell you this, through my diary. A healthy lifestyle is where I want to be today. And I hope that people that see my YouTube channel and see my videos can look at me and say, hey, this guy's come from a long ways. And when I tell my story, you'll see, well, wow, man, you did. Now I'm somewhat a part of the therapeutic community, where I help other addicts change their lives. We'll get more into that at some point, but right now I just want to focus on, getting content out there of a positive lifestyle, being around positive people, doing positive things. Yeah. So I want you guys to just keep supporting me, keep watching my videos, like and subscribe. I'm going to pour out, a lot of stuff about me that, I've kind of been private about, you know, over the years, and now, you know, people that really know me know the struggles that I, you know, the journey that I've been on. You know, like I talk about some of my friends who say, Greg, you've been in the trenches. Yeah, I've been in the trenches, guys. Been in the trenches, and it feels good to not be in the trenches today. It feels good to be able to talk to people and say, hey, you know, there's a better way to do this. You know, there's a better way to enjoy your life, enjoy your family, enjoy things that are positive. You know, yes, there is. And I don't take life for granted. You know, I'm 59 years old, feel great, feel good. I enjoy life today. I mean, that's all I can do to reiterate, you know, what's going on with me, and hopefully what you're going through. You can say, if Greg can do it, I mean, that's one of my videos. If he could do it, I could do it. If Greg can come out of addiction, come out of bondage, and through the prayers of others, the just following the guidelines, you know, of doing what people be humble and doing what people tell me to do, you could do it too. You know, like I said, sometimes I'm shocked to be able to sit here on a Friday evening focus, and talk to you about what my life was like and what it's like now, guys. And you could do the same thing, you know. You could do the same thing. That's why I say self-reflect. Take a look at yourself and ask yourself, what am I doing now? You know, am I balancing, you know, my life? Am I doing things that are healthy? Yeah, and when you watch my videos, basically, I want to encourage you. You know, every time you look at me, just say to yourself, this guy's been in the trenches. This guy's been in the dirt and down. You know, now he's up. You know, he's talking. He's trying to help people. He's trying to encourage people. Yes, if you can look at my videos and find some type of encouragement, continue to listen. Just think about it. You know, when you're feeling down, you know, just turn on Spending Time with Greg and just think about his story, where he had to come from to get to this point. And I'll tell my story one day, guys. Bondage. Did it for a lot of years. Feel great today. Guys, thank you for spending time with Gregory. I'll see you on my next video.